Yo, what's up? I'm Jonas. I have the All That's Well record. Hopefully when you are watching this, I still have it. But I currently have it as of July 23rd, 2016. But yeah, I wanted to make a tutorial on chores because everyone does chores, every category does chores, so it's just like an essential part of Animal Crossing, and a lot of newbies do it really wrong. I've seen on streams and stuff, so I might as well, like, whatever. Thought I'd make this. So something to keep in mind is you mash with A and B. You want to focus on mashing A and B at the end of the text box into the opening of the text box, like the next text box. So that's where we want to focus and mash hard, and also you want to mash hard in like the middle of the text box, because it's usually like two parts to click or advance. So and the reason you want to like mash A and B at the end into the beginning of the next one is because if you press B, if you hit B like when the text box is opening and the text is starting to scroll, then the text will scroll faster. So if you didn't press B on the text box, then the text would scroll much slower for some reason. So you always want to hit B like at the beginning of every text box, so the text scrolls super fast from the beginning. Also, dialog boxes are weird. I've noticed some dialog boxes with two options. Like all the dialog boxes with two options, either when you press B on them, nothing happens, or it goes to the second option. So it's kind of random and weird. I don't know. all the dialog boxes with three or more options, are there more? I don't know. But if it's three or more, then if you press B on it, nothing happens. But some of the ones with two, if you press B, it goes to the second option, and some it just does nothing. So I don't know, it's kind of random. But it's good to know. I'll tell you which ones as we go through this. So I'll start. So I'm just smashing A and B. There's one dialog box here in KK's intro. Let's see. This one, if you press B on this, nothing happens. It's one of those. So you can just mash here safely, A and B, in KK's intro. Because if you go to the second option, on most text boxes, it's actually bad and loses time. So, like ideally, you want to get the first option and everything. So these two first text boxes from Robert, or dialog boxes, I mean, if you press B here, it will go to the bad option. So you need to focus and press A on this one and the next one too. If you press B on this, it will lose time. This too. So name, just A, start, easy. So here, if you press B, nothing happens. You can just mash safely. Same with this one, for some reason. Same thing here, and same with this one. So those three you can just mash safely, and after this, you need to focus and press A on them. Here's the super fast text. Just spam A and B and try to get it super fast. That was decent. I think it can save like upwards of, it's like half a second to a second maybe, I don't know. So here you need to focus and press A. That loses like 4 seconds if you press B on that one. So here I like to get, like when the door opens, I like the time to be sub 2. A really good time is like mid to late 57, which I get sometimes. but usually you get a 59 or like 58, or at least I will. But aim for a sub 2. And just run down here, you see. Just smash this text box here with Nook. You can just mash A and B because the two options are the same. So it doesn't matter. You can get either one, but they are the same. So 3 text boxes here, and then you just hold L, hold run. Run is L, and go to your house. I like the right house. Most people like the left house. They're exactly the same except for the visual cue. And just hold run and go down. Hold L and hold down. So here, these are dangerous because if you press B here, you need to reset because you lose so much time. So you need to focus. There's 2 dialog boxes here. You need to press A, A, and A. So you need to focus like when you get out of the house. So this is like the longest and most boring part of the run. You just mash for eternity. It goes faster if you focus on just getting perfect text boxes, at least in my mind. So here, I used to be scared of pressing B here and like getting tell me again, but nothing happens here if you press B, I noticed. So you can just mash safely here. And here you wanna mash A. Now you wanna mash A only. And now you wanna mash A and B again. So here, after Splendid, you get A5 is bad. You want A2 or A4, and then you want the post office to be in the other one, A2 or A4. So you don't want anything on the sides. So this town is really bad because we have this one on the side and this one on the side. You want both of them to be here. You need the one. And I'm on the left house right now, or am I on the right house? Which one did I pick? The left house, right? So just a note, so you know, is if you're on the left house, then having the store here is better than having the store here by 10 seconds. And if you're on the right side, it's the same thing. You want the store here. So that's just a note, but it's not a big deal. You just want them in A2 and A4. So now you want to look like which side is the store, right? The store is here. You want to end up on the store. I learned this from Force Rides, all that video, and you always want to do this. So you want to go, if the store is on the right, you want to go to the left. So you would go like this. Right into the store. So you want to go to the left into the store. Now, sometimes, like very rarely, like 5% of the time, you get a map where it's actually better to go like this. Like if all the houses and the wishing well was here, then maybe I'd go like this down here, then up again. Like those maps are super fast. But generally just want to go like to the mail, and then you want to end up on the store, right? So I have like a way to get, like I have a program that I made to get the map super fast. I can link the program in this video, I guess, if anyone wants it. It's not super complex, I guess, but it works for me. So what I like to do is just like come here, come to the map, and just get it super fast, like this. Okay, you don't want to do the slide thing, but yeah. So now I have the map on like, now I can see the map. So, sorry, I haven't set this up because I haven't played in like 2 months, but yeah. So I can link the program if anyone wants that. So now I'm looking on the map while I'm running, like I'm figuring it out on the fly. So and also one thing that's important to know is the reason the house is blue is because it's on the first tire, and the reason this is purple is because it's on the second tire. So like the house icons are not always accurate. Like you can't know if this one is wait. I was like using a mouse, but it didn't show up. Like this house, you can't actually know if it's on the which side of the mountain it's on, like which layer it's on. But you can tell by the color, so that's important to know. So this is actually on like the outside. It's not on this layer. It's actually on this layer because it's purple. So it's on the second tire. So that's important to know. I didn't know that for a while, so I kept messing up because the icons are not super accurate in the game, like the house icons. So anyway, I'm just doing this on the fly. So I see I need to go right here, and then I need to go one more left. I need to go one more left. Okay, I messed up super bad. So I haven't played in 2 months, sorry. But yeah. So I just looked this up on the fly, pretty much. When you want to talk to this, just spam A and B. And like after 3 text boxes, I just spam B, so I don't accidentally talk to them with A. So you need to talk to every villager, basically. And this guy. So you kind of learn this stuff. So after he laughs, I just press B, so I don't press A and talk to him. So I'm just figuring out like the pathing on the fly, and that's like what's fun about this game, because it's always different. Now, like advanced strats is sometimes like if you can walk past a house to get to another house, and then you want to load the house like so the door opens if you need to go back that way anyway. But that's like you don't need to worry about that. So I'm just running and like pathing on the fly. You need to talk to all the villagers and the mayor. That's it. So this is the last one. It's really good to have one close to Nooks, because when he gives you the shore to ask for a favor, then you don't lose much time on that. If you don't have anyone close to Nooks, then it can be really bad, because you have to run all over the place for that shore. So here you just wanna press L to equip it, up, press L again, spam start, and then spam A. So not much, like you just smash here. So here's how I do the flowers. Wait, like I run here. Like when I see the grass, I pause pretty much. And I actually I like to get the trees like I like to get the trees like here, because when the trees grow in all that, you don't want them blocking like down here, and like vice versa if you have a nooks that facing the right. So I like to get the trees first on a nooks like this, or yeah. So I just do it like this, like walk a bit, plant it. It's pretty easy. You should definitely do it like go around like that, and not like run off somewhere, and like that's the fastest way, the way I do it. So now just keep mashing. And you can see he says Mitzi and he says E1. Now if you remember where they are, that's really good. But he says like the acre number too, so there's no worries about getting that one wrong. Now I believe Mitzi is, yeah, I know where Mitzi is. She's like diagonally down right from the fishing well. So this is an extremely bad shore. You want the deliveries to be very close, and you want the houses to be very close to Nooks because of that. So this map is actually like, it's very hard to get the map that's worse than this one. This one is really bad. So here's Mitzi. No, wait. Oh, Mitzi's down from wishing well. Sorry. Okay, I actually failed there. Just want to deliver it. You just want to spam A, you see. Corn plant. Now you need to, if you're doing audits, which you probably are not because everyone hates audits, but if you are, then you should pay attention to if you're getting like certain tables and certain types of desks work instead of writing in the code. So you should pay attention on the first short delivery. But yeah, super bad map, whatever. And like the list of those are in the guide for audits. So like ideally you'd have tons of houses close to Nooks, but this map is bad because it doesn't. So Roald in B. Roald in B. Funny name. That's actually like a Scandinavian name. So I pay attention to like on the second delivery I pay attention to, he said Roald in B. So I don't always remember like I never remember where they are, like the villagers. So I just go off of like what he tells me, like with acres, like somewhere in this and blah blah blah. So I know that he is not here because like the hippo is here. So I know that he must be like all to the left on B because there's only 2 houses in B. So yeah, but got off track. This is like the letter 1, so you just do this. Not much to explain. Here you just mash B, like yeah, mash B after you finish the letter. Man, this sounds so bad. Wow. But yeah. I wanna just move up. Deliver the letter. This is the first option, you see. Now you just smash B after this and you run down. Not much to say about that. And get your way back to the store. So now I already know how bad / good the shores are, because I know where because the axe is like, you get a delivery after this that to deliver an axe to the same one as you sent the letter to. So I know I'll have to walk all across the map because the wall is on the left. So I know it's bad now. So because of this one, you want someone close, and we do actually, like, fortunately have that, but the rest of everything in this map is super bad. So you just want to press B on every option here, and sometimes they don't have a shore, which is like the ideal thing. The shore trigger is activated anyway, so you just need to go to him even if they don't have a shore. I like go back to Nooks. So Lulu, I have no idea where Lulu is. Is Lulu the hippo? I don't really know. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, she is. Wow, that's embarrassing. So this is actually a good chore because it's, or a good delivery because it's so close. Now, sometimes, like, she could have gotten angry. Like, 70% of the time they get angry when you ask to do something and then press no. But she didn't get angry, so you can just deliver it fine. But if they get angry, then you need to reload the acre. Like this. And then, like, after 3 seconds after you reloaded the acre, then they're like in a neutral state. Basically. Yeah, so now I need to deliver the axe all across the map. Pretty straightforward. And after this one there's one more delivery. Oh wait. Oh my god, he's here too. Oh, this was really bad. I'm a bit rusty because I haven't played in so long. Come on, dude. So I just pressed B there. You don't want to do that. You want to press A so you deliver it. So here they talk for like forever. Some villagers talk less than others, and like some villager types talk less than others. So it's kind of interesting. It's a lot of combinations. Pate talks so little, and like the ducks. I don't know if it's the ducks, but I know that Pate like talks nothing. Like always when I get Pate, he never says anything. So I like him. And Mitzi, I think sometimes she talks a lot and sometimes she doesn't. So it's kind of random. So there's one more delivery after this. And I just run up and like spam A. Or like I run up left and spam A to talk to Nook as fast as possible when I load it. Wait, what did he actually tell me? Oh, that was the last delivery. Excuse me. I haven't played in so long. But yeah, that was the last delivery. So now I have to do this, which is just go to this, go here, press start, and just smash A like that, and then you run. So yeah, that's everything, right? Yeah. So this is 23 minutes. Wow. So you can see there's like a lot of things to go over in Chores. There's a lot of subtle things you wouldn't think about. Sorry. Not the best English, but yeah, there's a lot of small things in Chores. Hopefully you learned something. I've done a lot of Chores. My best Chore segment is 12:43. 12:43, and coincidentally, it's in my PB for all like the fish one, like with the net. No, the fish one with the rod. I mean, sorry. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if I haven't seen anyone do a better chore than 12:43, but it's definitely possible. I think it's actually possible down to like 1220. Like it's so unoptimized, but it's all about the RNG. It's all about the RNG, and that's why all deaths can go so much lower too. But it's just so many factors. But yeah, I think that's the video, guys. Hope you learned something. Yeah. And also, when you enter after talking to all the villagers and the mayor, you want it to be sub, like ideally it would be sub 6. That's really good, just as a note. And if it's like 610, it's fine. Or like I like to get it like 6.5-ish, but then up to 610 it gets like worse. And if it's like 620, I reset. But you don't have to, because it depends on how good of a shore you want. But yeah, thanks for watching.